We are back for game number 64 of our simulated Red Sox season. Red Sox coming off yet another brutal loss last night to start this series against the Brewers. Red Sox playing their worst stretch of baseball of the whole entire season. Pitching has been their main problem, and specifically the bullpen has been their issue. Bullpen in the middle of a major slump. They blew another game last night, so they look to bounce back here. Red Sox do have Bradley and Devers back in the lineup. Christian Vasquez gets the day off behind the plate with Kevin Plawecki getting the start. And Collin McHugh is on the mound. Collin McHugh has been all over the place this season, so you never know what you're getting from him. Brewers have a much better lineup than they had yesterday. Keston Hiura is back in the lineup. He's been arguably the best hitter in the National League so far this year. Ryan Braun is the DH. He got the day off yesterday, and Omar Narvaez is behind the plate. And they have Adrian Hauser on the mound. Hauser had some control issues, but he gets a ton of ground balls, so he is tough to get a ton of runs off. So it's a big test for the Red Sox as Collin McHugh is ready to get started with Lorenzo Cain leading things off. Cain has a 16-game hit streak for the Brewers. Both teams 33 and 30, but the Brewers are red hot after a cold start, and the Red Sox are ice cold after a hot start. Two teams at the same point going in opposite directions as Lorenzo Cain starts the game with a fly ball to deep right field, but Verdugo's going to get there for the first out. Ryan Braun coming up now. 0-1 pitch. Braun hits a ground ball over to Bogarts. That's going to be 2 down. Christian Yelich killed the Red Sox yesterday. He was the player of the game in the win for Milwaukee yesterday. He's got a 3-1 count here, and he's going to be walked. Red Sox don't want much to do with him. The issue is Keston Hiura is in the lineup tonight and batting cleanup. He is not an easy out either. Yelich takes off for second base. Teams have been running all over Kevin Plawecki whenever he gets the start. The Brewers are not going to be an exception there. So now a runner in scoring position for Hiura with 2 outs. And he does what he's been doing all season, smacks a single right into center field. But Jackie Bradley Jr. showing off the gun. Big time throw right there, gets Yelich at the plate. And the Red Sox managed to escape that first inning. It's still a scoreless game heading into the bottom of the first, with Andrew Benintendi leading things off for the Red Sox. He's going to be swinging at the first pitch here, and he does well. He smacks it all the way into the corner in left field as the left fielder ghosts through the green monster as the game glitches out a little bit. And Benintendi is going to be in there safely with a leadoff double. So the Red Sox looking for some momentum here. Desperate for any momentum, really. As Verdugo comes up with a 1-2 pitch, and he hits it over to first base. That will be the first out. But it does move Benintendi over to third base with just 1 out for J.D. Martinez. 2-1 pitch, and Martinez pops it up on the infield. One of the only things he could not do. That's going to be the second out, and now Rafael Devers needs to get a hit to get this run home. 2-1 pitch coming into Devers. And Devers comes through, floats it over the head of the second baseman. Doesn't hit it super hard, but that's an 11-game hit streak for Devers. Brings the run home, and the Red Sox get on the board first. It is a 1-0 lead. Xander Bogaerts now swings at the first pitch and hits it out towards left field, but it's going to hang up for Yelich to end the inning. The Red Sox do get one on a Rafael Devers single. It was 1-0 Red Sox as we head into the second. Avisail Garcia leading things off for the Brewers here. 0-2 pitch. That's going to be the first strikeout of the night for McHugh. Omar Narvaez coming up next. Had the day off last night. Today he hits a fly ball out to left field. Shouldn't be any issues for Benintendi, and he's got it for the second out. And now Luis Arias swinging at the first pitch. Had a big home run yesterday that broke the game wide open. And this time he gets a little 2-out single into right field. So that will keep the inning going for Justin Smoke. And Smoke's going to keep it going himself with the line drive into center field. As Urias gets on his horse, and he's not going to get a throw as he'll stand up into third base. All of a sudden, the Brewers have runners at the corners here with 2 outs for Eric Sogard. And he's got a full count. Hits a little ground ball. McHugh's all over it, and he will get out of the jam. Brewers snaring runners on the corners. It's still 1-0 Red Sox. We get to the bottom of the second. Jackie Bradley Jr. to lead things off. He got a day off yesterday, and already had a big play in this game, throwing out Yelich at the plate. And he's going to get hit by a pitch here on an 0-2 pitch. It's a nice little break as the Red Sox get the leadoff man on here in the bottom of the second. 1-1 now to Mitch Moreland. And Moreland hits a ground ball, but it's right up the middle in the shift, and that's going to be a 6-3 double play. Tough break there with the shift. Now at 2-1 to Jose Peraza. As he hits a little ground ball to the right side of the infield. And Hayara's going to get it, but it won't make a throw. Infield single for Peraza, and just like Devers, he has an 11-game hit streak going on. I'll bring Kevin Plawecki to the plate. It's been a brutal season at the plate for Plawecki. He's going to get hit by a pitch. Second hit batter of the inning for Hauser. We'll put 2 on for Andrew Benintendi with 2 outs. Big at bat here. 3-1 pitch. And he will just transfer the big at bat to Alex Verdugo, who now comes up with 2 outs and the base is loaded. Chance to give the Red Sox a cushion here. And he's not going to do it. That's going to be a routine fly ball out to right field. Garcia gets under it. And the Red Sox leave him loaded in the second. Still up 1-0 as we head into the third, but that's a tough inning as Lorenzo Cain leads things off for the Brewers. And Cain hits it way out towards left field. That's going to get off the monster. He crushed that, but it just wasn't high enough. And he's going into third. That's a leadoff triple for Lorenzo Cain. That extends his hit streak as well to 17. As the Brewers now get the tying run at third base with nobody out here in the third. 1-2 pitch to Ryan Braun. Big strikeout from McHugh. Christian Yelich coming up next. He's going to take his second walk of the game in as many at-bats. And now Keston Hiura. McHugh looking for a ground ball. First pitch to Hiura, and Yelich takes off again. This time Plawecki was ready for it, and that's a huge second out. 2-2 now to Keston Hiura, and Collin McHugh gets the strikeout. He is walking a tightrope in this game, but so far it is working. Yelich hands the Red Sox an out. No reason for him to try and steal there. We head to the bottom of the third. Red Sox still hanging on to that 1-0 lead as JD Martinez leads things off here. And he sinks at the 3-1 pitch and launches it out towards deep center field. Hit it very well, but just to the wrong part of the park, and Lorenzo Cain's going to get it in the triangle for the first out. Rafael Devers knocked in the only run so far in this game, and he's going to go the other way against the shift. And that's going to be his second single of the game. It's a man on first with 1 out for Xander Bogaerts. 1-1 to Bogaerts, and that's hit the other way. And that's going to fall in front of Garcia. Devers had to hang on at between first and second, so he'll only get to second base there, but there are now 2 men on. 1 out. Big at bat here for Jackie Bradley Jr. Got hit by a pitch his last time up. This time he hits a fly ball out towards deep left field, but Yelich's going to get it right at the base of the monster. Will move Devers up to third base, but that's the second out of the inning. And now Mitch Moreland coming up with runners on the corners and 2 outs. As Moreland comes through, lines it the other way into left field. It's going to get down and to the wall. Devers is going to score. Bogaerts is going to come around to score. And a 2-run double with 2 outs for Mitch Moreland coming through it in the clutch. The Red Sox pad their lead a little bit. Would have been pretty demoralizing to waste a second opportunity in as many innings. They are now up 3-0. Still have a runner at second with 2 outs for Jose Peraza. As Peraza hits it on the ground over to Hiura, and that's going to end the inning. But Moreland drives in 2 with the double. Red Sox have a 3-0 lead as we head into the fourth. Avisail Garcia leads things off for the Brewers. He swings through strike 3. Fourth strikeout for McHugh. 0-2 now to Omar Narvaez, and he hits it out towards right field, and that's going to get into the seats just barely. Hits it to the shortest part of the park and just gets it to the first row of seats. 333-foot solo home run for Narvaez. And the Brewers are on the board. It is now a 3-1 game. Red Sox in front. Luis Arias hits it to the right side as Peraza's going to take care of that for the second out of the inning. 1-2 now to Justin Smoak. He'll watch strike 3 go by. Strikeout number 5 to end the inning, but Omar Narvaez hits it into the right field corner for a solo home run. Red Sox leading 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Kevin Plawecki to lead things off here. And he swings at a 2-2 pitch and hits it on a line, but that's going to hang up for Lorenzo Cain for the first out. Andrew Benintendi now hits it hard on the ground, but it's right at Castanera, so 2 quick outs here to start the fourth. And Alex Verdugo coming up next. 2-1 pitch coming in from Hauser. And Verdugo hits it into center field, and that will continue the inning. 2-out single for Verdugo. Puts a runner on in front of J.D. Martinez, looking for his first hit of the game. Instead, he pops it way up on the infield. Sogard's going to get under that. And that's going to be it for the Red Sox. Go down without a run in the fourth. They are still leading 3-1 as we head into the fifth. Eric Sogard to lead things off for the Brewers. He's not going to be able to hold up his swing. That's going to be strikeout number 6 for McHugh. 1-0 pitch coming in now to Lorenzo Cain. And he hits a fly ball, or a pop-up actually, in foul ground. Moreland's going to get under that. Looking to get out of this inning without having to face Yelich or Hiura. But you got to get through Ryan Braun first. 1-0 pitch coming into Braun. Braun hits it out towards center field. Bradley doesn't have to take many steps. He will get under that one. It's a big 1-2-3 inning for McHugh. So the Red Sox still lead it 3-1 as we head into the bottom of the fifth. Rafael Devers has a pair of singles in this game. And he's going to hit this one on the ground, but Smoke's going to be right there for the first out. 1-1 coming in now to Xander Bogaerts. And Bogaerts hits it pretty well out towards center field, and that's going to get over the head of Lorenzo Cain. All the way out to the wall as Bogaerts will slide in there with a 1-out double. Red Sox looking to add to their lead here in the bottom of the fifth. And Xander Bogaerts at second base with 1-0. Jackie Bradley Jr. coming up. 2-1 pitch coming into Bradley. That's going to be a ground ball over to Hiura. Will be the second out as Bogaerts makes his way over to third base. Moreland came through in his last at bat, looking to do so once again. First pitch coming in. They're not even going to pitch to him. So Moreland gets put on for free, and hopefully Jose Peraza will take some offense to that. And he hits it on the ground over to third base. That's going to be an infield single for Peraza, his second infield single of the game. The speed pays off, taking advantage of his speed after Moreland gets intentionally walked in front of him. Bogaerts comes in to score. Red Sox are back up by 3. It is 4-1. Kevin Plawecki looked to add to that 2-on, 2-out for Plawecki. But that's a ground ball right over to shortstop. And he'll make the short throw over to second, and that will do it. The Red Sox do get one more. They lead 4-1 as we head into the sixth. Heart of the order coming up for the Brewers. Third time they've seen McHugh. This is a big inning. Christian Yelich has walked in each of his first 2 plate appearances, but he swings at the first pitch here. Hits it on the ground to Peraza for the first out. Castanera now 1-0 pitch. And Hiura hits it out towards left field. But Benintendi's going to come in on that. Actually, I thought that was way deeper than that. Devers has it on the back of the infield on a pop-up. And now the first pitch coming into Avisail Garcia. Garcia hits on a line right at Xander Bogaerts. And a very quick 1-2-3 inning for McHugh. That's a big statement inning there for him. Yet to the bottom of the sixth. Red Sox leading 4-1 as Devin Williams comes in out of the bullpen for the Brewers. So Andrew Benintendi leading things off for the Red Sox. He has a full count. And he can't make contact. It'll be a strikeout to lead off the inning. Another full count here for Verdugo. He's going to make contact, but it's going to be a routine fly ball out to Garcia in right field. So 2 at-bats and 2 outs. Now at 2-1 coming into J.D. Martinez. And Martinez hits a little tapper back to the mound, and the Red Sox will go down in order in the 6th as well. We head to the 7th. It is 4-1 Red Sox. This has been the problem inning for them the last couple of games. As McHugh comes back out with 74 pitches. Omar Narvaez leading off. He had a home run earlier in this game. He's got a full count here. He's going to watch strike 3 go by to lead off the inning. Strikeout number 7 for McHugh. 2-2 now to Luis Arias, and that's hit out towards deep left center field. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes back on it, and he's got it in front of the wall in center field. So hit well, but that will be the second out. Now the first pitch to Justin Smoke, hit on the ground over to Moreland. It's another 1-2-3 inning for McHugh. Red Sox still up 4-1 as we head into the bottom of the 7th. Looking for some insurance here with Drew Rasmussen coming in to face Rafael Devers. Rasmussen has big-time strikeout stuff, but his command can be a little out of whack, but that's going to be a strikeout to start off the inning. First pitch now coming in to Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts hits it well, but it's going to be right to Luis Arias for out number 2. And now 1-2 to Jackie Bradley Jr. That'll be strike 3, so the Red Sox offense kind of sputtering the last couple innings. Counting on the pitching to hang on to this lead, they are leading 4-1 as we head into the 8th. McHugh coming back out for another inning of work at 90 pitches. Eric Sogard leading things off for Milwaukee. And Sogard hits it on a line out towards deep left field, but Benintendi is going to get there for the first out. Now Lorenzo Cain swinging at the first pitch, hits it on the ground over to Devers. That's the second out of the inning. And first pitch coming into Ryan Braun, hit on the ground over to Jose Peraza. And another 1-2-3 inning for McHugh, who has settled into a groove in the second half of this game. Gets through 8 innings. Red Sox still leading 4-1. So Mitch Moreland leads things off with Rasmussen coming out for a second inning of work. Moreland makes contact, but it's right on the ground over to Hiura for the first out. 1-2 now to Jose Peraza. He can't make contact. And a full count on Kevin Plawecki. Swings that ball 4 and he hits it on the ground, so the Red Sox once again go down in order. We head to the 9th. Red Sox looking to hang on, leading 4-1. With the top of the order coming up for, or the middle of the order coming up for Milwaukee, and Ken Giles coming back out. Struck out the side in yesterday's game, but he shouldn't have had to pitch at all. Now he has to pitch for a second day in a row, and he's got a full count on Christian Yelich, and Yelich hits it out towards deep left field. Benintendi is going to get there at the base of the wall. Another full count now on Keston Hiura. And Hiura hits it well through the left side, and the Brewers have a man on here in the 9th. With 1 out, as Keston Hiura smacks a single through the left side. 2 now to Avisail Garcia. That's going to be strike 3. So Brewers down to their final out. Omar Narvaez at the plate. 2-2 pitch coming in. Ken Giles gets another strikeout, and that's going to do it. Giles continues to be great for the Red Sox, gets the save. Collin McHugh is outstanding. 8 innings, just 1 run for McHugh. He is the player of the game without a doubt. Red Sox did get a couple hits from Peraza, Devers, and Bogaerts. Got the big 2-run double from Moreland, probably the biggest play of the game. Get back into the win column here, 4-1. They're now 34-30. We will see what happened with the Yankees. The Yankees also pick up a win, so still 2.5 back in the division. Luis Robert and Joe Jimenez get in a fight. Johnny Cueto with a shutout. Let's see, all-star voting. Bill Guard's third among shortstops. JD Martinez leading DHs. Ken Giles third amongst relievers. Nothing we care too much about there. Nothing going on really in the system either. So Red Sox pick up the win 4-1. They got Eduardo Rodriguez on the mound for the rubber match against Brandon Woodruff. Woodruff has struggled this year, but he's been better lately. Red Sox looking to finally win a series. They haven't won a series since the Royals over a week ago. So looking to get back in the series win column here Sunday afternoon. So we will be with you then.